Pistons fans, what's up, man? Just watched that thriller with the Pistons, man. Unfortunately, we lose by 1 point to the Nets, man. Coming off a back-to-back. It's them young gunners, man. That's that. I just knew eventually that they was gonna claw themselves back into the game because you can tell the Pistons was running out of gas. But uh, the Pistons still had the opportunity to win the game at the end. I feel like Blake Griffin should have went to the rim instead of trying to shoot the jumper and a fadeaway. He should have just basically went through Spencer Dinwiddie, man. But it is what it is. Tough game, tough to do, man. You coming to play against a bunch of damn 15-year-olds on a back-to-back, man. Them dudes, they're energetic. It haunts you every time you watch Spencer Dinwiddie. Because some of us did feel like Stan Van Gundy gave up on him a little too quick. Spencer Dinwiddie is a baller, man. Flat out, he's a flat out baller. He balled all year last year, and he's going to continue to get better. So he was cold blooded tonight. Dre unfortunately got caught out there on the 3-point line on him. Him being a big man, closing in tight on Spencer Dinwiddie. That's a guard instinct, man. Dre was just out there trying to make a defensive play, man, and he wasn't close. He wasn't tight enough. So Spencer ended up killing us with that damn 3-pointer. Big shots down the stretch, though, from Reggie, Blake, Andre with his tip ins, man. They all brought it today. And unfortunately, they could not get the job done. Still having problem with our wingman. Reggie Bullock continues to struggle. And he was relieved of his minutes in the second half because of that. GR3 woke up today. That was a great thing to see. Need him to be aggressive, man. Glenn Robertson III has to be aggressive, man. But yeah, other than that, I mean, you had your usuals. You had your Ish Smith didn't go off like he's been in previous games, but the bench played well today. The bench put up some points. They played well today, man. I feel like the officials are a little ticky-tacky with some of these whistles, especially against Stanley Johnson. They've been raping him for the last 2 or 3 games, man, with these ticky-tacky little fouls. I mean, I can understand the offensive fouls with the hooking, but these little ticky-tack touchy fouls, I mean, come on, bro. It's the Brooklyn Nets, you know what I'm saying? I expect that you to do that when we playing against somebody like the Warriors or the Boston or somebody like that, but come on, bro. But yeah, young, energetic squad, man. Y'all already know how Brooklyn is. They scrappy, pretty much the scrappiest team in the league. They scrap and they fight with everybody. That's just what they are, man. So, unfortunately, we end up, down in this game by 1 point. 120 to 119, man. So, Dre had another 2020 game. That was wasted. Reggie Jackson, he played pretty well. So, the frustration is there, man. The frustration. Blake Griffin is pretty much pissed. He is pissed with the squad. You can tell when he was walking off the court at the end, but before that, he was chippy. It's like, come on, man, let's put these dudes away. You know what I'm saying? They just kept giving them opportunities to claw and scratch back in the game. Still didn't like the lineup selection from Dwayne Casey tonight. I still did not like that, man. He did give GR3 the opportunity to play and take Bullock out, but the lineups, I still didn't like them. You know what I'm saying? I just felt like certain players should be in with certain players. And Jose Calderon got a little bit too much time for me today. Bruce Brown got too much time for me. He played well in the first half and going into the third quarter. But eventually you got to get him out of there, man, because he can't shoot. I mean, let's just face it. He can't shoot threes. He cannot stretch the floor. So I feel like at that point you should have been going back with Reggie Jackson or back with Langston Galloway. So I don't know, man. Bruce Brown, he's a little defensive hawk, man. When he decides to go to the rim, sometimes he plays well. But when it comes to stretching the floor, he did knock down 1 3 today. I was surprised, but he can't shoot, dude. I mean, we know he can't shoot. So that still befuddles me because I still understand how he gets to the run and the time, and Kyrie Thomas still have not had an opportunity. I just don't get that. Still elected not to go with John Lewis or Henry Ellison. So I don't know, man. I don't know what it is with these lineups, dude. I don't understand it. You got dudes sitting on your bench. You got to give them an opportunity. Maybe they can knock down shots. If your wingmen are not playing well, knocking down shots, put them in. Put them in. It's simple and you have to knock down shots. Open threes. Blake Griffin was finding people in the corners, everywhere, and they just could not knock down the shots. You cannot have that. You can't have that. So, with that being said, man, on to the next game. The Pistons, they'll be, re-energized, rejuvenated, playing on the back-to-back like, that, going against a young squad like that. I mean, you just played Boston, and now you got to come in here and play these little energetic little runts, man. That's tough. That is really tough, man. I'm actually surprised the Pistons fought as long as they did. So, I mean, it is what it is. But like I said, on to the next game, man. Definitely, I definitely will be doing another video before the next game. I want to test out some new equipment that I was able to get. Like I said, I did receive a few donations. I will be doing a shout out in the next video once I use that equipment bought from it. So, with that being said, I appreciate the donations that I did receive. It really helped out a lot, and I was able to order some things. So, and that came today, so I will be testing that out. That being said, got to get myself back to work. Long night. Y'all already know it's Sam Hain tonight. Sam Hain is what I call Halloween. It's the original name of Halloween. Way back before we started calling Halloween. So you want to look that up on Google, find out what Sam Hain is. Go right ahead. Sam Hain. But yeah, so we got all type of crazy people up in here right now. So let me get back out here in this jungle, and I'll catch up with you guys in the next video.